Hello everybody, Pastor Phil here. Boy, I sure have missed all of you these last few weeks, as I'm sure we've missed each other not being able to gather publicly. I hope you had a wonderful Christmas filled with faith and family and friends and food. And thank you so much for joining in on our online Christmas Eve service. We had over 550 views on our YouTube channel, and if there's 2 people per view per household, that's well over 1,000 people, which is about what we get live here every Christmas Eve. So thank you so much for joining in. Thank you to the staff for putting all those packets together, and we made the best of what we could do. You know, it wasn't what we wanted to do. It's something that we've never done in the past. Hopefully we'll never have to do it again. But thank you so much for joining in. I think it was an evening well spent. I know we enjoyed it with our family, with our kids and grandkids, and we had a great time. I want you to know that this Sunday we are opening back up. I'm so excited to be together again. We're holding off on our children's ministries and our Sunday school classes for one more week until January the 10th. But this Sunday, January 3rd, we're going to open up for our normal Sunday morning services in the auditorium. And I want to give you a couple of guidelines, a couple of thoughts. You know, we took the last 3 weeks off because COVID was in our facility, COVID was in our congregation, COVID was in our staff, in our volunteers. And so we took those 3 weeks off to kind of rid it from our ministry, rid it from our building and from our staff. And we think we're at a good launching point again. But as we reopen, we want to be careful. So I just have a couple of guidelines and thoughts that our leadership team has put together that I want to quickly share with you. First of all, let's all be safe. You know, we really want you to be safe when you come. And so if you're feeling well and you'd like to join us in person, we want to help make you feel free to join us, to come on out. This particular Sunday, you don't have to register. We're just going to have adults in the sanctuary. So come on out for that. We are asking as a consideration to those within our congregation that inside our building, when you come into the building, that you will bring a mask and wear it. We'll have some on the table outside if you forget, but we just want to take an extra precaution. I know that masks sometimes are a little bit uncomfortable, they're a little bit controversial, whether they work or they don't work, but we've decided that because we want to love and care for each other and that we want us all to be safe, that when we're inside the building, as you walk to your seat and as you walk from your seat, you would just be kind enough to put your mask on. I know I'll be wearing it when I'm inside the building. Once you're at your seat, then you can feel free to take it off, or when you're singing, if you're having something to drink, or when you're outdoors, we're not requiring that. But when you come inside the building, for the next couple of weeks at least, would you just please be considerate and put a mask on? We really appreciate that. We also want you to know that we have a lot of options. If you're nervous about becoming sick, or if you're in one of those vulnerable categories that they give to us, I just want to encourage you to seriously consider watching online for a couple more weeks and instead of coming here on campus, because we just want to be safe, and we want you to know that we're going to continue with our live stream services so that you can enjoy them from home. So let's consider the options. Let's also consider the risk. You know, every day when we go out of our homes in this particular environment, with the pandemic, we're taking a certain amount of risk. We all have a risk tolerance, it's called, where we kind of gauge when and where should I go and how long should I stay out and who should I be with. And so when it comes to our church services as well, we want to reduce the risk, but we want you to know that the decision is up to you, but your decision impacts others. And so let's remember the risks that we're taking. Please prayerfully evaluate your situation and your risk tolerance when you come to celebrate our public gatherings again. We also want to make sure that we watch out for each other. And so if you're feeling sick, if you think you might be coming down with something, even if it's COVID or something else, we want to encourage you to just stay home and to not come on campus personally until you're completely well. That way we can just use the online options that we have for you, and we just want to make sure that we watch out for each other. And then finally, I know this sounds crazy, but we want to stay connected. Let's stay connected. You know, as a family of believers, we want to know what your needs are. We want to hear your prayer requests. Thank you for sending them in. And we pray for those regularly. And we just want to stay connected. I'm really hoping and believing that in the next couple of weeks, things will loosen up more and more. We'll have to see how it goes. But For now, we just want you to know that we are opening back up this Sunday. Come on out. Please follow these guidelines. If you have any questions, they're also written for you below, and you can follow them. But I'm excited to see you again. I've missed you. I know that we've missed each other, and I'm looking forward to seeing many of you starting this Sunday at our normal service times of 8:30 and 10:15. Lord bless you. Have a wonderful New Year's. Be safe. Be healthy with your friends, and we'll see you soon. God bless you.